Hi, Mark Gordon with GoldenTicker.com on Friday, February 25th, 2011, and taking a look at BIDU.com, the Google of China, monster earnings. Taking a look at the quarterly earnings in the fourth quarter of 2010, earnings were up a whopping 174% over the same quarter the previous year. On a 101% increase in sales. These are phenomenal numbers as more and more people come online in China. You can see that earnings really took off here in 2010 and up 133% over the same quarter, the first quarter of 2010, on a 60% increase in sales, and have been triple digit all through 2010. So monster earnings and monster sales increases. And I want to tell you, this is very rare to have these kinds of earnings and sales increases so consistently. And when I plot the earnings and sales increases on a graph, you can see that sales were increasing at 40 to 50% here all through 2009, which is really great, and then really took off here in 2010, and now we're up to the 100% mark in increase in sales. You can also see that earnings have ramped up quite substantially. They were increasing at 40 to 50% quarter over quarter from the previous year, and then really shot up here in 2010. And you can see they really took off here. So very powerful graph here. Looking at the yearly increase in earnings, we see that in 2010 earnings were up 138% over the previous year, which is incredible. And you can see as we plot the earnings here on a yearly basis, they've been in a increasing slope here for many years, and really took off here in 2009. And the projections are out into 2012 are still substantial. So BIDU is truly a monster stock that is delivering year after year, quarter after quarter, amazing earnings and sales increases. And this is what drives stocks higher. Looking now at a weekly chart of BIDU, we can see that it broke out of a base here right at the beginning of 2010 at about $42, actually $44, and ran up here. In the summertime, had put in a double bottom base here, broke out again, and has moved up into new high ground recently. Backed off a little bit here, testing this 10-week moving average here, and getting support there and bouncing off of that. So BIDU, super strong, almost tripling in a little over a year. And that's what this powerful earnings and sales will do for a stock if it's in the right group. And looking at a 2.5-year chart of BIDU, we can go back here to the beginning of 2009 when this bull market started. And BIDU broke out here at about $14.25 or so back. It actually broke out a little ahead of the market back in February. The market actually broke out in the first week of March. So BIDU kind of let it out, and has moved up almost tenfold since. So very powerful stock. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this stock has ran for a long time, has put in a series of bases here, and has broken out to new high ground. So this is has got the attention of a lot of investors, and a lot of money has flowed into the stock. So it's in the later stages of its run. So typically it can break out of these later stage bases and then fail. So that's something to keep in mind. But as Jim Cramer would say, BIDU is best of breed.